Okay guys, welcome to Chongqing. So today I want to show you the city at night. This is my last night, this is my last evening, my last day in Chongqing. So let's go and explore a little bit. I want to show you like 3 different places where I think they are probably the most interesting, especially here at night. This is the first city which I'm enjoying probably the most on this trip. So yeah, Bangkok was great, Kuala Lumpur awesome, Hong Kong fucking amazing, but what I actually witness, what I actually see, and what I actually experience in Chongqing is number one. There's no doubt about it. As you can see, this city definitely lives after dark, and this is my favorite time of the day to actually explore, because of those lights, because of the whole atmosphere, how people are chilled. And yeah, this is actually, so when I arrived here I knew this will be my type of city I will definitely enjoy, because I like futuristic cities, I like cyberpunk, and Chongqing definitely offer a lot of this, definitely offering a view for probably about like 20 or 30 years forward, how most of the cities, especially in Europe, they might look like. And I'll be honest with you guys, until these days I'm quite speechless. You know, every time I'm going somewhere I'm discovering something new. And the first, I'll take you to the place where I think it will be more like historic place, but it looks amazing at night. And I discovered that place literally by the accident. So yeah, let's go and check it out. The first place I want to show you is a place actually I found by the accident. I was passing and and I was passing during the day, and that didn't really look impressive how it's looking now. So I came back here during the night, also by the accident, and yeah, I was completely speechless. This is like when you type Chongqing in Google, this will be probably the first place you will see in the images. Yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. All of those lights, all of those neon lights, LEDs, screens and everything is just screaming future for me. And also combination of like Asian texts. Also there is like a lot of old looking buildings as well, and everything is just mixed in a really, really nice atmospheric vibe. I just absolutely love it. So from the first glance it's just looking like a big mall, but I was walking around during the day, and I'll be honest with you guys, half of the shops are closed, and I don't know why, because I was walking in a few malls here in Chongqing, and as the first floor it's always like full with some restaurant or like a big companies, like big chains, like clothing brands. But when you're going higher, there's a lot of buildings there quite abandoned. There's a lot of shops, they're empty. So the same is here. The first glance it just looked like a really nice and busy mall, but yeah, to be honest, it's quite empty. I'm not really know why is that. So my total, I was here for 10 days. And 10 days, and to be honest, I just feel like I was here maybe like 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks. The time is going really, really slow, because I'm also enjoying it. I'm walking every day, just trying to explore much as possible, and I probably didn't even see 15% of the city, maybe 20. Yeah, place is absolutely amazing. The only con, what I actually miss and what I wish it would be a little bit different, that people actually speak English, because I didn't talk to anybody for like 10 days, like in English. I start missing this, because all I can speak here is just like hello and goodbye, that's it. People don't speak English at all. I met maybe 3 Chinese people who can actually say a little bit more than just hello, but that was conversation maybe like 30 seconds. So yeah, this I miss a lot, conversation in any language I can actually speak, so Polish, Russian or English. Also, in the 10 days I met 6 people, 6 white people in the city where it's like 32 million people, you know, 6. Maybe it's because of season, maybe because it's not really popular city, you know, to explore. Everyone just going to Beijing and Shanghai. Not many people coming to Chongqing. I don't really know why, but yeah, I miss to talk to somebody. So tomorrow I'm going to Chengdu. Chengdu is supposed to be a little bit more touristic. Maybe I will meet some people in there. Especially, I have a room in a hostel, but I won't be sleeping with other people in a room. I will be sleeping in my own room, but located in a hostel. The reason I choose that because I wish I maybe meet someone, but yeah, it's really difficult, and I'm quite struggling. So the other place, which I actually also find by the accident, it's more historical place. It's like an old sort of part of the city. I'll show you in a minute where is my flat. Not really far from here. And because yeah, the Google map is actually useless here. Also, if you click on anything on the map, it just everything is in Chinese. So translating everything, it's a pain in the ass because yeah, the internet is quite slow. I don't know why. I thought in China where everything is like 5G, you know, facial recognition on every corner, the internet will be great, but no, it's pretty shit. So yeah, I don't really translate everything because I can't be bothered. So yeah, this is my I'm living in this one. As you guys see, this is across the street, and I was by the accident just walking here, and I discovered this. Have a look. So, yeah guys, the view is absolutely amazing. And this is like the entrance to the old part of the town, which it's not really even mentioned on a Google map. Well, it is mentioned, but it's in Chinese, so yeah. Guys, what the fuck. This is actually across the streets where I live. So I discovered that like 4 days ago, and now I'm coming here pretty much every evening just to have a stroll, like from here to all the way there. So this is where I'm taking you guys. I just want to show you the old part of Chongqing at night. This looks amazing, trust me. Let's go. I really like the way when everything is maintained, everything is so clean. And trust me guys, I was walking in the really dodgy areas as well. And yeah, it's just fucking spotless. So we have a first floor or second floor. Have a look at this. Yeah, I'm going all the way down. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
要不要试一下对眼睛部的感觉？能听懂中文吗
I don't understand, but the tea is good. Thank you.
没事没事，都可以尝一尝。
That's better.
这个感觉比较好。Orange 的有没有 ？Orange。
Alright, thank you for now.
没事没事，放桌上就行。
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, every time people offering me something, I always take because, yeah, why not? You can actually get pretty full just walking in some of the streets because just like giving away food. Well, food. They don't giving away food. They're giving samples. But even on those samples, drinks, sweets, like yeah, you can definitely get full on some samples in here. So it might be a little bit crowded. I was here on Sunday evening, and I was barely walking here. I was stuck pretty much on every corner. So yeah, today maybe will be a little bit easier. So you see guys, they're preparing the gate. Sorry. Looks amazing. They probably will be painting this. I'm not sure. I won't be here to find out. So yeah, you can find the walls like this very often here in Chongqing, because they build the city like on the mountains or at the edge of the mountains. So yeah, it's really interesting how they actually made it. It smells amazing. They're making those things unfortunately with meat, so I won't be eating this, but yeah, she's kind of putting, this is like, she's using like an oven or something, and yeah, they're quite cheap, they're like 40 pence. Yeah, sometimes you can find with mushrooms and chili, so they are good, but unfortunately I don't eat with meat. Also, these guys, those are fucking oranges in sugar. Lots of sugar in there. Yeah, I'm glad there's not many people. I can actually walk around. Yeah, there's a lot of different shops, mostly like souvenir shops, arty shops, and of course food, because they are eating everywhere. People are eating fucking everywhere, on every corner here. Yeah, smells of food everywhere. And also what you have in here, hot dogs, some omelets, and they're doing like a wraps with eggs and hot dogs and meat. Yeah, here she's making some tea, ginger tea. I personally don't like ginger, and they're putting ginger everywhere. That's one of my favorite spots actually, to come and just stroll during the evening. And yeah, nice, there is not many people actually today. There's like a well in the middle. Guys, I don't really see any police at all. It must be like a few thousand people in here, in like the whole old town, and I don't really see any police. So yeah, since I arrived to China, well, even in Kuala Lumpur, I was walking everywhere. I was walking in a really dodgy street sometimes during the night, and nobody even look at me like weird or anything. Oh yeah, they look at me in a weird way, but nobody actually like attacked me. Nobody tried to rob me. Everyone's so chilled. I can't even imagine doing something like this in London. There's no way. Walking like this freely with my phone constantly in my hand, or the camera, I will be robbed. Here, I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, this is beautiful. The amount of light. And of course there is a Russian shop, and they're selling some Russian stuff. Because Russia and China, they're like two brothers. They were working very well together. So what else we have in here? So there is some sort of toasts. I think they are like sweet. I'm not really sure. And here she's selling some beef jerky. Yeah, guys, you can just walk around and taste everything. You will be full. They let you taste on every corner. Also, if you like beef jerky or any kind of beef or pork, look at this. And you can pretty much taste all of it. So it's like beef jerky, but I believe this is probably sweet because they put sugar everywhere. Also this thing, I'm seeing this quite a lot. This is what they're using actually to cook. This is like a fat and pepper and some sort of spices. They're putting this in a hot pot and they're cooking with this. And what is hot pot? Hot pot is quite famous. It's quite famous dish here in Chongqing. This is how the city is quite well known, from the hot pot. So it's pretty much a ramen, but yeah, there's so many ingredients they're putting in there, and they're usually putting the spices like this. So I'll be honest with you, I tried it once with some... Oh, shut up. Yeah, those little megaphones, they fucking annoying. So I tried that hot pot. I tried that hot pot maybe twice with some vegetables. And yeah, it. After first one I had a massive diarrhea, and the second one it was like quite bland. I'm not a big fan of any soup, so I asked for dry noodles, and yeah, they just give me fucking soup. Yeah, and they give me fucking soup, and yeah, that's my thing. I don't like it. So I believe this is probably one of the best dishes you can have in China, that hot pot, where they're putting fucking chicken legs and ducks, tails and fucking dicks and everything. Yeah, they're eating a lot of weird things like fucking guinea pigs and stuff. I don't know what they think about this. And you see, guys, they're just cooking fucking everywhere, and people just eating all the time. I think the food culture is definitely bigger than Malaysia or even Singapore. It's definitely bigger because the food is everywhere. Alright, let's go and have a look in there. So yeah, this is like an old sort of town, but it's probably one of the best old towns I've seen, because it just looks, yeah, they renovate shit lots of it, but it still remains authentic. It looks really nice. And also it's surrounded by this magnificent building, skyscrapers. It's absolutely delightful for me to watch. Yeah, if I have to go into every corner and showing you what is here, yeah, this video will be probably like few hours. Everywhere is beautiful at night in Chongqing. I enjoy every fucking corner. On every corner you can always find something interesting. You just want to walk and explore the whole night. And the shops are open quite late, I have to say. Alright, let me have a better view over there. Yeah, the shops are open quite late. Yeah, awesome. Alright, let's get back to that street. Yeah, I'm not really sure what it is, but I've seen that quite a few times. It looks like a sponge, but I don't know, maybe it's some kind of mushrooms. It's definitely growing. Yeah, some of those restaurants and some of the shops, they look absolutely amazing. The only thing what is annoying is that fucking thing over there. Fuck off. Just fucking everywhere. Look, this is just a shop with some fucking, I don't know, ceramics, and they have a golden throne in there. Yeah, music is a little bit annoying. I understand they just wanna stand out, but when you have 100 businesses next to each other and they're all banging music or they're trying to announce things from that megaphone thing, it's just a little bit annoying. So yeah, this is like a main street here in the old town. There is a few other streets going like literally left and right, but I won't be exploring them all. I'll just show you the main street, and we'll move to another location. So what we have in here, so those things they're called scorpion tails. I'm not really sure why. I haven't tried them yet, but they look a bit dry to me. So they have different taste. Salty, sweet, but if something looks dry to me, I'm trying not to touch it because I will regret it. But it's very popular, it's pretty much on every corner. Yeah, it's beautiful lanterns. It's amazing. Yeah, look at those cups. So she's selling some juice. So here on the side there's like a few restaurants. So it's definitely a bit more quiet area. Yeah, everything is done with so much taste. And it's not too much, it just looks right. And I've got some bamboo. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning place. And also, everywhere I went is full of murals like this. They're like semi 3D. Yeah, they're definitely proud of their culture, they're proud of their heritage. And yeah, you can see this on every corner. There's so many museums, there's so many like squares where you can actually see some like really famous Chinese politicians or soldiers and stuff like this, like every street pretty much. So there's a dragon in that fog. I'm not really sure if I will be able to see it. Oh yeah, there's a dragon in there. Hopefully it will clear in a minute. Yeah, if you are a kid, this is like a fucking paradise for you, because lots of big shops, they have like a big mascots, or they have like a corners where then the kids can just sit and draw or do some stuff, puzzles and shit. Yeah, kids, they have a fucking paradise in here. Guys, just look at it. It's absolutely stunning view. Old and new. Yeah, this is my bench. I'm usually sitting and having a bubble tea or something. I will show you one street on the side, and I will be slowly moving because I want to show you quite a lot of things today. Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. All of those lanterns, colors, and also use of color red. It's just fucking everywhere. There's also lots of services where they're taking young girls, they're putting makeup on them, they're putting them in a dress and taking photos. Lots of them, like on every corner, especially in a touristy place. Yeah, it's just, for me it's a little bit sad because everything here is around social media. Everything's, you know, they're taking photos, not for Instagram. Instagram doesn't exist here. It's probably something bigger than Instagram here. But yeah, everything's about photos, social media. Even in the elevator, I'm standing and it just screens everywhere, just bombarding with some fucking commercials. So this is quite cool looking shop. They're painting caricatures in here. So they have like 3 or 4 artists. I've been here during the day when it was more busy. And yeah, 3, 4 of them, they're just like sitting and drawing manga or caricatures. Yeah, it's quite busy because it's a popular thing. Yeah, it just don't stop amazing me how the city looks at night. It's absolutely beautiful. How much money they have to spend on energy. Yeah, to light all of this. So the Chongqing is called City of Fog because it's quite foggy here. It's about 100 days in a year. It's really heavy fog. Like it's foggy now, but I'm not calling Chongqing City of Fog. I'm calling it City of Light because it's definitely City of Light. Every single skyscraper, the building, even the building where I live, they have a lights outside and they illuminate like pretty much every hour from 6 o'clock until like 11. So it's quite amazing. Look at this. Yeah, so look at those buildings. People are living there. They are not offices or anything. People are actually living there. There's the flats on pretty much every floor. Those are not offices. All right, let's get out of here. I want to show you some more. So the other thing, how people actually treat me here. I'll be honest with you, I don't have any problems. A lot of youngsters, they're looking at me. Yes, of course, everyone judging me. It's like in India. It's pretty much the same. But I think youngsters, they are a little bit more curious of me instead of like judging me who I am, what I'm wearing, and you know, me having tattoos and stuff like this and a bit different clothes. Also, for half of my time here, I was wearing shorts, so everyone's just looking at me and on my legs as well because they cover in tattoos. It's not really common thing here in China. So yeah, a lot of youngsters, they don't speak English, but at least they try. They're saying hello, sometimes they showing me thumbs up or something like this. But yeah, older generation is a little bit more, I would say, they're looking at me like I'm an enemy. Why I'm here and everything, but why I'm here and what I'm doing here, why I'm walking freely on the street. I don't really like, I understand because I'm the only white guy pretty much here in I don't know for how many miles radius. So they have absolutely right to look at me, judge me, and I completely understand. You know, after being in India and being judged and being like looked at and scanned from top to bottom, pretty much on every corner, I kind of get used to it. But here, a lot of people, they're looking at me and they're trying not to because I think it's still rude. Not like in India, they're just staring at you. But yeah, here, they take a little glimpse and they're looking somewhere else, but they can't resist. They're still trying to look at me, and which I kind of understand. And it's funny. They're curious, obviously, because I'm different, you know, I look different, and yeah, but sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming when you're walking in the place where it's like 1,000 people, or the place where I'm actually going now, and everyone just like stop everything and just looking at you. It's a little bit intimidating, and I have to say, but I don't really care really. It's not my first trip to the foreign country. I'm all right. Right, let's get out of here. So the next place I want to go, it's actually on the way. It's a place called Liberation Monument. I don't really know much about what it represents and why they're building this for. All I know, it just looks like a Times Square. I never been to New York. I never been to Times Square, but if I have to imagine how the Times Square look like, it probably looks like this. So it's literally like 5 minutes from my flat, and I'm also going there very often because they're constantly doing something in there. Sometimes it's like live music, sometimes they're just showing some different shit. But I'm going there tonight as well. So let's talk about actually people who are living here, all the Chinese people, and why they sometimes react a bit different, especially when they see me. I don't really know, and this is my sort of opinion. I don't really know what sort of propaganda they have here in the television, in the radio, or social medias. You know, I don't really know how the Chinese government and the media machine showing us Westerners. Maybe they show us as a threat, maybe they show us as spies, maybe they show us as a weak. I don't really know. Maybe they show us as a friends. I'm not sure. What my feeling is, it's fucking loud. So what my feeling is, I think, yeah, they don't really show us in a really good light, because definitely older generation is just, they're consuming the media a bit different than the youngsters, because youngsters, they have internet, even if it's limited, even if it's like, I don't really know, Instagram is banned, there's TikTok is banned, there's no YouTube in here, Google doesn't really work very well, nothing what I'm using is actually working here, but they might have better things, I don't know, than what I'm actually using. I don't know what sort of propaganda they have here in the media about us, white people, people from West. So yeah, I don't really know, but I don't really think they're showing us in a really good light. That's my sort of impression. But yeah, like I said, the youngsters, they definitely more curious. Also TikTok, it kind of work, but you can only see Chinese accounts. You can't really see any accounts from West. So there's no America's accounts, there's no UK, no Europe, nothing, only Chinese. So, and they're pretty much dancing in there. I can only imagine, because they're fucking dancing on every corner. So yeah, youngsters definitely are a little bit more curious about me. Older people, not much. But I can't blame them really. Fucking hell. Yeah, I can't really blame them because, you know, let me be honest, it's a communist country, you know. I'm not really sure what is the issue here with the freedom of speech and everything, you know, because for me, people seems to fucking positive, you know. People are happy. Maybe it's just my impression. Maybe I don't know the whole picture. But yeah, when I'm seeing people just fucking enjoying themselves, maybe they just get used to live in that system. Maybe it's okay with them. I really don't know, because I tried to find some documentaries on YouTube or the other platforms before I came to China about China, and to be honest, I can't find anything positive. It's all about the fucking freedom of speech, human rights, people working for a bowl of rice and stuff like this, sweatshops and stuff. It's all about that. There's nothing positive. I found maybe like 3 positive documentaries about China, and it just tells me something. It's the same with Russia. There's not many positive documentaries, especially produced in Europe or US, about Russia or China, because clearly they are enemies. So yeah, I don't know what sort of propaganda is here against us, but I can only imagine it's quite similar. So I don't really know how they show us in here in this media, because I can't really talk to anybody. Like I said, I met maybe 3 people who can actually speak English, But yeah, nobody really wants to go too deep into politics. So guys, this is what I'm calling a Chinese Times Square. This is the monument, that liberation monument, and this place is usually quite packed. Not tonight though. On the weekend it was definitely more busy, and you can definitely see a few police here. To be honest, I don't really have any problems with the police. They're just looking at me, of course. Nobody asked for my papers, documents or anything. If I'm going to, because I was visiting like few museums. I went to Museum of Science, but it was more for children, so I didn't really film in there. I said, obviously you have to give your ID card everywhere you go. Like you have to scan it. I don't have any card, so I just said, so I don't have any card. They're just like, okay, go. They're letting me in everywhere. I went to the art museum today and Museum of Modern Art or wherever. Everyone just scanning their IDs before they walk in. And the security just looking at me. No, okay, just go. Nobody even checking if I'm having a knife or something. No, nobody gives a shit. But there's the cameras on every corner. On pretty much every corner, on pretty much every pole. So they probably know more about me than I'm about myself. So yeah guys, this is the monument here. And this is how the background look like. Yeah, lots of screens, lots of lights. So yeah, as you see, big companies, obviously Apple, Rolex. So yeah, they're definitely taking over the ground floors. But to be honest, when I was walking in, I think it was this mall. The first floor is busy, but when you're going higher, it's fucking empty. So, but yeah, it's great for a free toilet. But toilets is free here anyway. But definitely in the malls they are a bit different standard. So what is the time? 8 o'clock. Yeah, and every hour, most of those buildings. Okay. Most of those buildings, they just illuminate, like pretty much every hour until like probably midnight. I'm not really sure, maybe 11. Yeah, guys, this is just absolutely fucking stunning. I'm glad there's not many people. I came here on Saturday. I can barely walk in here. But yeah, this is Cyberpunk for me. This is why I came here for. And yes, you might just say, it's just buildings. They're just buildings with some lights and what it's all about. But to be honest, everything is made and designed and constructed so well that it just like works together. Like the old town, like the old pieces like I showed you in a previous video. Everything is just merged perfectly. I'm speechless. To be honest, I've been to London. I've been to pretty much every major capital in Europe. And I have to say, this is like 20 years in the future. For sure. This is like, they're living 20, maybe even 25 years in the future. Yeah. This is absolutely amazing. All right. Let's get out of here. Yeah, this place in the evening is absolutely mental. So this is one of those food courts you can find in Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand as well. Let's have a look quickly what they actually eating in here. Yeah, it's always packed. It doesn't matter what time you come in. Thank you, thank you. So I got another thing with the marshmallow. So you got different skewers. Then you choose what you want, and then she will be boiling this for you. They are not barbecues. Here we have a barbecue. And here are guinea pigs. I know, guys, you can see. This is absolutely mental. Sorry for my audio, it might be a bit too loud in here. Guys, this is looking appetizing to you. Little pots with something. Yeah, place is absolutely packed. And of course, like a different smells and everything. Yeah, my clothes already. It smells like shit. So I've got some scorpions, snakes. Different bags. Look at this deliciousness, the chicken legs. Everything is covered in chili. They really like spicy things. And also, I think there are guinea pigs or rats. Fuck knows what it is. And I know what is that smell. It's just fucking durian here. I'm not really sure what they're doing with this. Definitely nothing good. Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid to eat in here. I wouldn't mind like dessert, but yeah, eating stuff. I don't really know what half of this is. Like, this is sushi, but it's sweet. I don't really know. Hello. No, no, thank you, thank you. Yeah, fuck knows what it is. Here she's got some ready things for some dishes. There is some sweet things I haven't tried yet. So they're grilling. That's definitely not chicken. I don't know what it is. So yeah, this is one of the hot pots over here, as you guys can see. It just looks bland and I don't know. It doesn't really look appetizing to me. I don't want to critique because maybe it tastes amazing, but I tried it twice, but it was really spicy and also my stomach didn't really survive it. So yeah, so we have hot dogs. There's more chicken legs and shit. You see, guys, everything is spicy. Here is some bacon thing, pork. I'm not sure what's going on in here. It's potatoes. Looks like potatoes. And of course the sushi. That's quite cute. Yeah, and frozen momos. And here we have more chicken legs. This looks kind of disgusting. I don't want to judge, you know, but yeah, this is. If I will have to, I'll probably eat that. That looks like a fucking cow shit, or horse shit, or rabbit shit mixed together. And you have some pig legs. There's some eggs. There's another hot pot. Hello. No, thank you. I don't want to try it. Alright, guys, the smell is so intense. I need to get out. But people seems enjoying it, and yeah, this is what they're eating in here. I'll be honest, I didn't really find anything interesting for me to eat in here because yeah, I don't eat meat, so it's a little bit tricky, but I manage somehow. So across the street there is another food court. I won't be going there because they're serving pretty much the same stuff. And here another Russian shop, and they're playing Russian music in here. This place is absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. There is another food court over there. It's packed with little restaurants. And before we head forward, I'll just show you how they prepare that cooking stuff with chilies. This is obviously chilies, and this is how they're doing. So they're boiling it, some fat, some spices and peppers, and they making this into shapes like this. So then when you're cooking, you can actually take apart and cooking on this. Whew. Right. It's really easy to get lost in here, but also the maps are working on a flat surface. When you're on different levels, it doesn't. So yeah, I'm going to show you the creme de la creme, the probably my favorite place here in Chongqing, which I visit 7 times already. Today will be my 8th because I'm going there pretty much every night. So yeah, I'll meet you there. You can probably recognize that building from the last video. It doesn't really look impressive during the night. Everything else around it does, but yeah, unfortunately over there is quite dark. But I have to pass, that's the shortcut to the place I want to go. It's the shorter way, just go through that square. So let's have a look at it at night. Yeah, I wish they will put a bit more light in here. Maybe the more people will decide to actually come here. Yeah, but those buildings around are absolutely stunning. It's just unreal. Yeah, I'm not really sure why this place is so dark. But anyway, I'm going across and I'm going down on the elevator from that building. And yeah, when you see a massive square like this, anywhere in China, people usually will be doing some activities like they're doing now. They're doing some dancing, they're filming fucking TikToks. I'm not really sure they're doing yoga, but yeah, lots of dancing actually. So it's pretty much the same story like was in Vietnam. So physical activities, running, a lot of people running actually here, a lot of people stretching, a lot of people doing some sort of Tai Chi, Kui Chi, whatever. Yeah, I think it's interesting. It's interesting because a lot of people look healthy here. I don't really see like many obese people, fat people, if I'm still allowed to use that word. Yeah, maybe they have constantly diarrhea after eating that fucking hot pot. So yeah, that's why they do not getting any weight. Well, yeah, a lot of people are actually quite active here, and especially during the evenings. In the places like this. In front of my block or house, they're doing every night. So all I can hear is just fucking music. Guys, look at this bridge. So, and this is the view at night. You don't really see much because it's quite dark. I'll try to play with some settings. Yeah, I'm not really sure why it's so dark in here. It's a really touristy spot and a really popular spot, but they decide too abandoned, the lighting in here. So yeah, we are actually, if you don't remember, we are actually on the 22nd floor. I'll just show you the view from that balcony, and I'll be going down. And this is, guys, the most beautiful panorama I ever seen. I have no fucking words to describe this. Yeah, this is look pretty much like a night city in Cyberpunk. It's absolutely stunning. You've got a beautiful river. I think this is Yangtze River, and this beautiful futuristic skyline. I'll just do a little zoom. Look, and they're projecting pretty much different stuff, like all over again. I think it's changing like every half hour. So every like half hour they're playing pretty much the same loop. It looks a little bit better than the Hong Kong, I have to say. At least for me. Yeah, this is unbelievable. This is not the whole city. I will show you more when I will get over there. But yeah, have a look. It's absolutely stunning. If you like futuristic mega cities, yeah, Chongqing is definitely one of them. And yeah, I'm quite surprised. I'm here on my own. There's only like 2 people in there, and when I came here, I think it was Sunday. You can't even walk in there. There's like full of people. So yeah, definitely avoid touristy places on the weekends, especially in China, because yeah, it's really difficult to walk and you're just stuck constantly. Yeah. And here we are. I think it's Tuesday today. Yeah, today is Tuesday, so it's not many people. It's perfect. It's bloody perfect. Right, so I'm going to catch the elevator. I'm going down. So the elevator is free to use. There's pretty much elevator on every building, especially with connection like this. But unfortunately, you will have to wait quite long. As you see, everyone trying to get down. Right. We'll see how long it will take. Yeah, guys, it's going down. It's quite fast. It's about a minute because nobody is stopping like in the middle. So that elevator just going up and down, which is great. But unfortunately, what I noticed, and this is quite common, the first thing happened to me when I was in Vietnam, when I was on that tour to Mekong Delta, and I had a Chinese guy sitting next to me, and he was farting in a bus full of people, and he was just like farting and burping like it's nothing. And I was quite surprised. I thought, fucking hell, what a pig. Well, yeah, people here in China, they're making all sorts of noises. They spit on the street constantly. They burp, they fart. Women also. I was in an elevator with like a woman. I think she was like over 50 from my block, and she's just like standing next to me and she's just farting like there is no tomorrow. And I mean, okay, maybe she can't control her ass or something. And then someone walked in and she farted again. And the same situation happened to me later. With like, yeah, people in farting fucking everywhere, and burping, slurping when they're eating those fucking noodles. So yeah, if you see anything like this is like a common thing in here. So where I'm taking you now, it will be the last spot I want to show you tonight. This is probably the most famous landmark here in Chongqing. So I have another like maybe 200 meters to the place. So let's have a look what's around. They're obviously selling chilies and the stuff I told you, the cooking stuff. This is how they actually preparing it in a massive pot. People selling pretty much everything. Also lots of people selling those pots here on the street. Yeah, you can't really walk in here hungry because food is everywhere. And that woman selling that doughy stuff I had in a previous video. Also fruits. You see guys, the restaurants fucking everywhere. And here is always like really crowded. Because yeah, this is probably the most picturesque spot. That place is called Chongqing Honyadong. So this is folk custom scene area. But the thing is, I can't really read much of it because it's all Chinese. I can't really translate anything because my internet is really slow. But we just have to guess what's there, and I don't really care because it just looks absolutely beautiful. Let's go a little bit closer. Hopefully it's not super crowded tonight, so we have some nice views. As you see guys, in front of me it's a bridge which is connecting this island to the land. And I was walking on that bridge like 2 days ago. I'll try to walk in there tonight. Yeah, you can see the traffic is crazy. The panorama is absolutely stunning. But I will have a better look from the top. It's super crowded. And the whole street across the road is packed. There's not even point to go there because everyone trying to take photo of this thing from across the street. See guys, what's going on in there? There's so many people. And it's Tuesday, so it doesn't really matter what day it is, there's always packed in here. But the place is absolutely stunning. It's beautifully made. It's definitely the old complex, but they made it look like it's fucking brand new. It's absolutely stunning. So lots of people taking photos in here, obviously, and as I mentioned, lots of those girls, they having a makeup done and inside of this building. They dressed and they coming here for photos. Everything is for fucking photos here. And this is massive business because you have kids, you have women, you have marriages, freshly marriages. They coming here, they dress, they having makeup done in one of these shops upstairs, and then they coming here for photos. It's absolutely stunning. Yeah, during the day this place doesn't really look that bright, it doesn't really look interesting. It's still stunning to walk inside, but yeah, it's definitely looks better in the night with all of those lights. Right, let's quickly have a look what they're actually selling in here. Hello. What do you say?
大疆
What?
大疆 the camera.
The camera, yeah. I'm filming now.
How much?
What do you mean, how much?
This one.
For the camera, in dollars?
What?
Or what? What do you mean, how much?
This camera.
How much it cost?
Yeah.
I don't know, like $500?
She like this. Yes, 大疆.
The Pocket 3.
You like this 大疆?
DJI Pocket 3.
Oh,
This one.
Focus Sana.
Yeah, it's really good.
Where are you from?
From Poland. Poland.
Poland.
Yeah.
Oh, Poland to Chongqing.
It's a country the size of this city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Okay.
Poland to Chongqing.
Okay, thank you.
No, thank you.
Bye bye. Yeah, the girls definitely trying to talk. It's not like they're shy or anything. Some of them definitely shy. Yeah, at least they're trying. So what we have in here is like some pork, some beef. Lots of them over there. And you can just go and try wherever you like. Those are like baklavas I had in Turkey. It's pretty much the same stuff. So here she's boiling some tofu. Yeah, I had those momos. They're quite good. They with mushrooms. So got some sausages, squid and stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. So I have again the marshmallow stuff. So yeah, this is ground floor. Lots of shops in here. But while we'll be going up, I won't be covering the whole building because it will take too long. But yeah, upstairs, like on the top floor, is pretty empty. It looks like the ground floors, they're usually more occupied. Also, what pisses me off, sometimes people just walking and they're literally just standing or stopping like in the middle of the road. So you have to avoid them. Or sometimes it looks like they're doing this in purpose. I really don't know why they're doing this. There's not much of the culture of walking here. But anyway, I don't really blame them. And of course, the fucking Turkish ice creams. It doesn't really fit in here. It just fits like a fucking door to the forest. Doesn't make sense. A bloody Turkish ice cream in the middle of the Chinese folklore street. Yeah, guys, it's really loud in here. It's all for photos. It's all for photos. Food everywhere. But they're serving pretty much the same things. It's not really much variety here. Yeah, that tofu is quite good. I won't be eating anything here. Yeah, this place is absolutely stunning. Of course, chicken legs and stuff. Yeah, look at the size of those grapes. I've never seen grapes like this. It's quite big. And I was trying to get to the bridge, because that bridge is literally there. But to walk around and actually walk on that bridge, I'll have to do probably like 2 miles around. I will see. Let's go and jump on that first floor. So as you see, lots of places where they're doing makeup and also dress those girls. Yeah, here it's definitely more quiet. Yeah, lots of arty-farty stuff. Those are some of those dresses the girls are wearing. There we go, that's another shop. So you can rent those dresses and just get a photo outside. There's some makeup station here. Yeah, it's a little bit chaotic. Yeah, I want to go to that bridge and give you a whole view of this place. It's absolutely stunning from the distance. Fucking hell. People don't really look where they're going. Hey guys, as you see, lots of stuff in here. You can pretty much find anything you want in here. Of course, if we're talking about like some arty-farty stuff. Lots of things made with rock and stone. So see, I'm on the top floor and it's pretty much empty. Let's have a look outside. As you see guys, it's pretty crazy here. Yeah, so it's like a massive mall pretty much, but with a beautiful scenery and beautiful buildings. Yeah, I'm glad I came here today, not on a weekend. On the weekend I won't be able to film anything here. It's just too crowded. So guys, as you see that red building over there, it looks, during the day it looks green, now it's all red. It's opera actually. And the building next to it, it's a Museum of Science. Yeah, I've been there, I was looking what is this, because nothing was showing on the map. But yeah, I went inside, it was an opera. But yeah guys, look at this. This is just, it doesn't really look real to me, it just looks artificial. Okay, I'm trying to climb on that bridge. I will see you guys probably in about an hour. I just want to show you this sculpture over here. Yeah, there's so many fucking people in here. But it doesn't matter what day of the week is that. It's always packed. I can only imagine what's going on the bridge. But anyway, I'm going to check it out. So guys, as you see, it's pretty crowded here. I usually going on the other side because the view on the other side is a little bit more interesting. But I want to show you that building, and I'll be going back on the other side of the bridge because yeah, here is like really crowded. So I'm personally feeling a little bit stupid because I have to participate in this sort of event, but I'm just trying to find like a spot just to show you that place. But you see, everyone just trying to take a photo, and yeah, getting to the edge will be pretty much impossible over here, unless I use my Slavic knuckles and my Slavic elbows. Oh yeah, guys, have a look. This is how this place looks like at night. As you see, I'm not really surprised that so many people are coming here. They just want to take a photo of this place because it's just something else. Yeah, it's absolutely fucking madness what's going on here. So guys, as you see, there's probably a few thousand people in here, and this is the first policeman over there I'm actually seeing. That's absolutely madness. Yeah, this is just something else. And as you see, on the other side is nobody. I will be walking there on the other side to show you the other side of the bridge. Well, let's get to the end of this one first. And of course some food, cigarettes. I'm quite surprised nobody is selling coffee or anything. Nobody's selling any water, any drinks. Because I'm sure after people were eating those fucking chilies, hot pots, they're definitely thirsty. Yeah guys, if you wanna open a business here in China, in Chongqing, just buy a lot of water and sell it on that bridge. You will definitely make some money. Because I'm thirsty and I didn't eat any of those hot pots. Yeah, you see guys, same magnets you can buy for 20, which is £2 in a shop, but here on the bridge, exactly the same one costs 5, which is 50 pence. This is where I'm buying my magnets, and this is where I always recommend to buy any souvenirs, you know, support people who are actually working on the street. Of course, it's a different story to buy something on the street. Sometimes it might be a little bit dirty because, you know, it is what it is, but I usually, if I want to leave my money somewhere, I'm leaving with those people who are actually working and hustling on the street, instead of open like a nice posh shop in a shopping mall. You do whatever you want. This is what I do because yeah, I'm always trying to support locals who are actually working and struggling maybe a little bit. On the other side of the bridge, the buildings are definitely more dense and closer to each other. Well, yeah, for me this is definitely futuristic, because yeah, I never seen anything like this before, and I can only imagine what the rest of the China will bring, because apparently this is not really that impressive what I'm actually seeing here, like what I can find in like Shanghai and Beijing, on a few other places. But I don't know, for me it's just pretty mind-blowing. When I arrived here, since I left Thailand, I think, yeah, since I left Thailand, I just feel like I'm on a completely different planet. I can't really imagine myself going back to UK right now. After seeing cities like Kuala Lumpur, Bangkok, Hong Kong, now Chongqing, I've got another two on the way. I really don't know how to get used to the fact that I'm coming back to that fucking shithole like UK, because it's completely different planet, guys. Look at it. Look at this fucking thing. what we've been even talking about, you know. Those guys are at least 20-25 years forward, at least, and you can see this pretty much everywhere. Yes, I do agree, if you go to villages, if you go to rural areas, it might be a bit different scenarios. They may be like 25 years before, but to be honest, what I see so far in the cities, you know, if you want to live in the future and if you want to touch that future, you have to come to China, at least come to Hong Kong, go to Singapore or fucking Chongqing. It will open your eyes where actually where we are in Europe. What's the priorities of the government in Europe, in the European Union? What's the fucking priorities? Different genders, different shit. Here kids are learning fucking quantum physics and shit, you know, and we are surprised they just overpowering, you know, it's completely madness. I'm actually speechless right now, because every time I'm seeing this view, it's just something happening in my heart. Yeah, I just feel like I was born in here. Maybe because of my like really heavy fascination of Blade Runner, Cyberpunk, you know. I feel here like I'm at home. It's really weird to actually explain that, but that futuristic mega Chinese city always was in my head, like something was unreachable. Me, who grew up in Poland, in a family where we don't really have much money. Everyone was struggling until, you know, pretty much me and my brother left the school and actually finished the school and left home. So, you know, I never thought about going to China. China, this is something you see in a fucking TV and you never like think, yeah, this is something I can actually go to, you know, experience. Yeah, I promised myself that I will be definitely coming back. I will be definitely coming back to China, and I will be definitely coming back to Chongqing. I would like to come here in the summer, because in the summer it's like 37 degrees, and actually stay on the other side of the land, maybe on that side, because I think there is definitely less touristy over there, but also I see like a massive promenade going all the way where that river is going. I see some like old clock in there, so yeah, it's definitely a massive promenade. It might be interesting. I really haven't got time to reach that point over there. Far I went, it was, yeah, probably behind this Museum of Science over there. To be honest, it's a massive chunk of the city, which I've done in about, in 10 days, 9 days. Guys, I want to thank you so much for staying with me, and hopefully you find something interesting in those videos. Go and watch the part 1 if you didn't, and if you did, don't forget to leave like, comment what you like, comment what I actually can improve. I like to have like constructive criticism. So yeah, because YouTube doesn't really like me these days. Maybe because of the things I'm saying. I don't know. I think I'm doing everything right, but YouTube don't want to push me forward. So if you can, if you can, just leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in Chengdu. I will see you on the next video. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever you are. Take care, stay safe.